Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've made a thorough mess in my office doing this, but it's been such good fun. So it occurred to me that through some of the comments that I've had that Christmas can be a really difficult time financially. Obviously you've got the extra commitments of gifts and things, and that not everyone has dedicated Christmas colouring books. So what I did was went through my stash and looked for any pages that represent Christmas, so that if you've got these books and you weren't aware that there were Christmas pages in them, that might be something you'd like to do. So the first book I found, obviously we've just done a colour along in this together, is Botanicum by the wonderful Maria Trolle. And if you flip to the back of the book, there are a number of Christmassy type pages. So let me get those in shot. We've got snowflakes and the snow on the trees. It's actually a really gorgeous picture. That would be lovely coloured. And then this lovely lady with the snowflakes. Probably could do that as a bit of a double page, couldn't you? Wow. Probably. You'd have to draw the branch up, but this is the one we've most recently done in our colour along, which is up on my channel. And I love how it turned out. Just gorgeous. But then that's reflective of the wonderful work that Maria does in her books. So I'll leave that off for a minute. And then we've got this lovely kitty cat, which, you know, if you own a cat, Christmas time is horrific with baubles and Christmas trees and dangly ornaments. They just can't leave it alone, can they? So, and that's the end of the book. But if you've got Botanicum, there are Christmas pages in that. So then I went to the next Maria Trolle book, or Troll, as I always call her, Maria Troll. There are Christmas pages in Flora. So I've put my little magnetic bookmarks in. So it's another gorgeous hardback, one of our older books. And if again we flip to the back of the book, there are some Halloween and seasonal pictures in here. So here, so we've got another beautiful angel and snowflake spread. These are just magnetic bookmarks that open out. I got them really inexpensively from Amazon. If you just put in magnetic bookmarks, they're great, so we don't have to keep throwing things away. So we've got this beautiful page of this angel, and I'm not sure if that was the only one. We've got a snowy scene here, which could be forgiven to be Christmas, couldn't it? And that's it. So we have got the angel page here, and then we've got a pumpkin there. And sadly I've looked in her newer books and they don't have Christmassy pages. I really enjoy her Christmas pages like this. So that is Flora by Maria Trolle also. Then you'll be surprised, trust me, Gnomes in the Neighbourhood. Yes, a gorgeous, gorgeous book, which I haven't done an awful lot in here. Did this little guy with pan pastels and polychromos, little pastel effect. But anyway, I digress. So sort of centre way through the book, these are single-sided, so I'll just focus on the pages that are available. I'm going to leave the tags in just in case. So we've got snowy scenes, and to my mind, snowmen, snowy scenes, Christmas. So I know how popular this is. The single-sided pages, and I just, you know, I don't suppose it's one you'd pull out thinking, oh, I'll colour that, it's Christmas. Another snowman, and they're all piled up trying to get his hat on. It's gorgeous. A little sled ride, and this paper takes paints incredibly well. And then we've got some ice skating. So I know they're more wintry scenes, but we are it is winter, and they, you know, we can colour them in Christmas colours. I think that's the last one. So there's those pages. So we've got the ice skaters, the sled scene. We've got building a snowman, and we've got, almost looks to me like family photograph with the snowman they've built. Very, very cute pictures on brilliant, brilliant paper. So that's Gnomes in the Neighbourhood by the wonderful Denise Clare. I couldn't find any more in her other books, and I've got Fairies in Dreamland and Mermaids in Paradise. But definitely Gnomes in the Neighbourhood, such a cute book. Okay, then we've got Rachel Mintz, 100 cute grayscale colouring books. Quite, for 100 pictures, I think this is £7 mark in the UK money. And there are a few in here, as you might expect. So we've got this cute little lady, again single-sided pages, they're Amazon print, but we've got this cute little lady and her little fat robins here. Another one where it's got presents, and I think, oh yeah, Santa Girl. They're such beautiful pictures. I think that's it. Well, I think there are others, but you have to flip through it. So just keep going. I think they're the main ones that I found in here. Very, very cute. Beautiful book. We did do a colour along in here. We did, well, I did this one with you with the Chroma Flow pencils, and they work beautifully on this paper. So yeah, this would be my bet for a Christmassy page in this book. And then, quite unexpectedly, Lulu Mayo. Now her newer books, her newest book doesn't have any in, is it, or am I wrong? No, it does. So I've got this book by Lulu Mayo, which was really inexpensive. And this is the world's cutest animal colouring book. And it is aimed, Lonely Planet Kids, it's aimed at kids. However, what's amazing about this book is that each illustration is coloured on the other side. So you can use it as a colour palette, or, I don't know, it's just nice to look at. So, beautiful paper, the usual Lulu Mayo paper that just takes everything you throw at it. Gorgeous. So I flipped through here and was surprised to find this gorgeous Christmas sleigh picture. Isn't that lovely? So we've got all the reindeer in a circle, a mandala type picture, and then Santa's sleigh in the centre. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I think that's the only one, but I wouldn't have expected it in here. And you know, a Lulu Mayo book, I just wasn't expecting it when I flipped through, but I love this page. It's so beautiful. So I think I paid around £3 something for this book, really, really inexpensive. And this is the world's cutest animal colouring book by Lulu Mayo. And I just think that is, I like the colour palette that they've used. And I just think that's a beautiful page. Really, really lovely. And then, A Million Magical Creatures. Now, is this our newest one? I've got a feeling it is. 2021. I think this is our newest one. So I wasn't expecting it in here. I'll just bring you in slightly. But then, like I say, you know, judging by the title, Christmas pages in books you might not expect. I flipped through, and lo and behold, a little Christmassy page here. So we've got this little gnome sitting on a rocking horse with the cute little cats around presents, and then we've got the snowflakes. So another cute Christmassy page. This one's got snowflakes, but less of a Christmassy scene than this one. But nevertheless, if you've got this book, these are around, when they're released, around £3–4 on Amazon, nice and cheap, and the quality, the paper quality is outstanding. And then, like I say, they take paints and be careful with alcohol markers, go through anything, paints and pens and gel pens and anything. They just do really, really well. So that is Lulu Mayo's A Million Magical Creatures, a Christmassy page in there. Now this one you might be expecting, Fairy Celebrations, but I wanted to include it. This is Fairy Celebrations by Klara Markova. You can buy her books only on Etsy and through her website, and you can contact her through Facebook. Incredible books. I haven't done an awful lot in here. I did a pastel page ages ago, in like 2020, ages ago. when I was on my pastel pencils kick. And I think, well, you'll probably see it. So if we turn to the back of the book, and I'll come out slightly because it's a bigger book, just slightly, there we go. We've got the gingerbread man on this side, I'm going to put that there. And then we've got this wonderful Christmas scene here, the fireplace roasting a mushroom, the little one here getting all excited and wrapping presents. Is that the little one? It could be mum. Here are the little ones. Of course, that looks like Wotsits to me in the UK, crisps, Jammy Dodger, just incredible pictures. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. This is when I started a while ago and I've never got back to. I don't know why, because it was turning out so well. I should finish it, shouldn't I? So we've got the Mama Owl by the look of it, with her 2 children and the little lady here sharing a kiss with the owl. Isn't it a gorgeous page? And then these, just these little bits are just too lovely. Just too lovely to ignore. Really, really beautiful. And I do need to finish this. I know I did this with Prismas, the owls. So I should be able to emulate that colour combo again just to finish him off. Thankfully I didn't get too far in, but yeah, I should finish it. It's really pretty. And then we've got this gorgeous ice skating page with holly, more mistletoe. I should have written the combo down for that one. Yeah, just adorable. And our little gingerbread man with a box of chocolates and more mistletoe. Isn't that lovely? They are just beautiful pages. I think the back of the book is more dedicated to the Christmas pages. But I think you'll agree they are absolutely adorable. This book is not cheap. The shipping is extortionate, but you can get it from, like I say, Facebook and Etsy. But just be prepared, it is they are pricey, people, pricey. That's why I only own one. I would love more, but I only own this one. So here we have more gingerbread men. She's got a little fairy wings on. Isn't it lovely? It's just so beautiful. And there are quite a variety of Christmassy type pages in this book. I love these. I just love these little images. Do you know what? How cool would it be if she just did, I'd love it, if she just did like little postcards, this sort of size images, just these individual images. That would be so cool. Or a mini colouring book. So we just get these mini images. That would be lush. Okay. Very, very detailed. Very detailed. But it is slightly grayscaled in terms of she gives you pointillism or lines where shading should be. So it makes it easier. But quite a few in this book. Look at that Christmas pudding. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely glorious pictures. Just beautiful. And there's the back of the book. Okay, so that's Fairy Celebrations by Klara Markova. Gorgeous book. Now, I'm going to move on to my beloved Christine Karen. Okay. Now, I was gifted these books and I adore them. This is Benny Blue. We have done a colour along together in Benny Blue 2, but in Benny Blue, I didn't mark the page. That was a bit foolish. Won't take long to find. She says, we've got this one, Tangled. If I bring you in, because he's the most adorable little fella. I know he's just got a present, but we could use that as Christmas if you did it in the right colours. And I think there might be another one, or I could be mistaken. So that one, I would do him in Christmassy colours. A red and a green sock. He's got a red and yellow one here. But sparkle him up. That could be Christmas. That's probably not the best example, but I would consider that a Christmassy page. Okay, so that's Benny Blue by Christine Karen. Sorry, I'll come back out. Benny Blue by the wonderful Christine Karen. Then there's Benny Blue 2, and we did do a colour along here, and I've got the colour combos for him written down. We did this a while ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I do remember that I did it with the Derwent Pro Colours, and yeah, it just worked out really, really well. Some beautiful colours in that set. So there is a dedicated Christmas page in this one. They always make me smile. I love these books, and I was gifted these so kindly. And this one, Christine Karen calls quite simply Benny Blue Santa. Isn't he just adorable? Now, I'd started filming this for Christmas, and I messed the page up catastrophically, so I scrapped the footage. But I'd photocopied it. But yeah, isn't he just adorable? I think that's the only one. We've got celebrations, but dedicated Christmas page there. So that's the wonderful Benny Blue 2 by Christine Karen. Right, let me get the camera ready, because we've got other Christmas ones by Christine Karen. So we've got Fairies. Now, is this the mark? So this is Fairies, the original one by Christine Karen. Now, is this... I don't know if there is one in here. I don't know if I've just got them out. Oh, apologies, folks. I've probably just piled Christine Karen's pages up. Let me just quick flip. Oh, I do apologise. Won't all be like this, I promise. There. I knew there was. I just hadn't marked it. I will put a marker in there now. So this one is Fairies by Christine Karen, and she is called the Snow Fairy. Now, I definitely think we could get away with that being a Christmas page. Look at that. So the Snow Fairy is sitting on a moose and riding through the snow. Beautiful. These are incredible books. You get 2 copies of each image. One's darker and one's lighter grayscale. But so that's Fairies by Christine Karen. And then Fairies 3. On the back of these, again, this is Christine Karen, you get little thumbnails of the images. So at the back of this book is ice skating. Well, she calls it snow day skating. So they've got off school because of the weather. Love snow days. That's when I started. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I've just got excited that I found Christmas pages in these books and piled them up there. The rest of them have. It's just Christine Karen's because I got all excited because I do love her. A practice page that I didn't finish. I now photocopy them and do them on paper so that I can redo them if I want to. So that's Fairies 3. Then Fairies and Fantasies 2. On the back here, let me just find it. I think this is the one I did colour last Christmas. Where is she? There. Beautiful page. Again, I photocopied it. If I get my, if I get my folder out, I think I can show you the coloured page that I did. There she is. So that's the page that I did. She's still in her plastic in my folder. I love this. I love how this turned out. There's stickles and all sorts on her. But yeah, Christmas page there. And I'm pretty certain if you go to her Etsy store, she will have this available or more Christmas pages, because she's just a dream, isn't she? So that's Fairy and Fantasy 2 by Christine Karen. Okay, enough Christine Karens. I did go and have a look in my Colouring Chicks books, and this one is Fantasy Fairy Portraits and Grayscale. Okay, so sort of midway through the book we've got this little one, And this one is called Eve. Isn't she cute? So she's got a little Christmas reindeer hat on, and then look at that hair. These are single-sided Amazon print paper, if I'm correct. Yeah. And perfect for a marker underbase. Got little candles. You could colour that in black and then have the snow. It just beautiful, beautiful books. Got a few of these, but it's the only one I could find that had anything resembling a Christmas page in. But isn't she cute? Absolutely adorable. And I love the grayscale versions. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they come in just line art too. Okay, so that was Colour and Chicks. Okay, moving on. Got this little book which was gifted to me and I adore it. Is The Magical Collection. We'll have to come in because this is like a little dinky book. It's quite tiny, look. By Mel King. Now she does have a dedicated Christmas book which I've also got. But that's my little gift note there. I always keep them with my books. She does have a dedicated Christmas book. I think it's the Magical Christmas Collection. But if we open this up, we've got a little cat sitting in the middle of a wreath. Isn't he cute? Excuse me, dry throat. Some of the pictures in these books by Mel King remind me so much of Kanoko Agusa. Of course I wouldn't be able to find one now, would I? I think there's one at the beginning. Well, no, I can't find it, of course. So we've got the little kitty in his Christmas wreath. And at the moment, after doing that Botanicum one, I'm not feeling any more Christmas wreaths at the moment. That took a long time to do that background and the pine leaves. I think, okay, and then there's this one. Look at this little guy sitting with his Christmas hat in the middle of a wreath. Isn't he adorable? So not grayscale, but shaded, crosshatch shading to give you the indication of where to put your highlights and things. Isn't that gorgeous? And he's holding his little gingerbread man. Isn't that lovely? It is just a beautiful book. It is, unfortunately, Amazon print paper. There's another one. But Prismas work really well. If you've got a light hand, Prismas work really well in this book. I think it's Amazon. Yes, it is. Again, two little kitties reading the Christmas story in their wreath with their Christmas hats on. Isn't that beautiful? Again, an inexpensive book, but so much fun, and it's got so many different kind of styles in it. So this is The Magical Collection by Mel King. Okay, then I'm going to move on. See what I mean by how much of a mess I made in my office doing this? To Romantic Country. Now this is the first tale, Romantic Country, and why haven't I marked these pages? I think I probably did and the bookmark's fallen off, but there are, oh, it might be at the front of this one. I think it is. There is a page I would love to do, but I fluffed up the... Is it this one? No, that's in the other one. Oh, apologies folks, I'm such a mess. Okay, so we've got this little house with the snowman. I think that's the first one. Isn't that cute? Is that the only one? No, surely not. Might be, you know, I just picked them out for... I do apologise, I'm so professional, aren't I? I think that might be the only one in here. Ah, but nevertheless, a beautiful page. Well, I do apologise, folks. I could have sworn there was more in there. So this one. Isn't that cute? So he's carrying his presents in. Even the little goose is helping to carry presents into the little house that's covered in snow. Beautiful page. Okay, Romantic Country, a second tale. It's the only ones I own. 1 and 2. Now, I fluffed up the page in here when I first started colouring. I fluffed this page up. Nightmare. I don't know how I'd repair it, but I could try. But look at this page. I love this. Look at this. Double page spread. Isn't that incredible? Absolutely beautiful. I'm sure I could repair it. I mean, I've got some bleed through there, but it's a stained glass window, so we could get away with that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I love that image. Everything about it, but it scares me, people. It scares me. Now, I'm not sure if there's any more Christmassy pages. I don't know why these aren't marked. I think I gave up the ghost after hours of trawling through books last night and then just went to bed. But I just wanted to give you an idea of these books sit on our shelves and you forget. You know, we collect them, we love the art, but we have so many, well, I have so many colouring books that I get frustrated that I can't colour in them all. But doing this sometimes just sort of revives them and makes you want to get them out and have a go again. I think that's it. So at least we've got one in each of those books. But this page... Oh, we've got this one. No. Ignore me, folks. Ignore me. I'm having a meltdown. This one. I love it, and that's well worth. For me, do you know what? I'd be so tempted just to rebuy the book just so I don't have crinkly crap page over. But yeah, isn't that just probably one of my favourite Christmas pages ever? But yeah, I'm scared of it. I would probably do it in ink and polychromos now. But yeah, adorable. Enough waffling about romantic country by Erie. Beautiful. Again, I think you can get these on Amazon Japan, really quite reasonably priced instead of having to pay the really high shipping. Amazon Japan is quite good and you get it within days. So, let's move on. This is Forest Girl colouring book. It's the only one I own of these. Again, beautiful book. So you get the image on the other side that you can copy here. A bit intimidating. But she does have a Christmas page. Right, I'll have to bring you in and try and hold it tight because the book binding's quite tight. So, if you look at this one, you've got the Christmas tree in the background. They're having their Christmas dinner. She's got the wreath up there, some baubles. Just a beautiful, beautiful image. Yeah, and it says Apol. That's the artist over here, and it says Christmas Party 2015. Isn't that beautiful? It's just a really, really beautiful book. To be very patient, but to do it, but beautiful. And I've seen Zucchini Kitty do these too. Oh, just wondrous stuff in these books. So yeah, there's that one. So that is Forest Girls colouring book by Apol, I think it is how you pronounce her name. But a beautiful, beautiful book. Quite a nice size too. Okay, moving on. We've got Nelko Nico, who has her own YouTube channel and does show how she produces her incredible artwork. And Zucchini Kitty, the goddess of colouring, shall we say, here on YouTube, did this little kitty cat and showed us how she did it and did a magnificent job. So I've highlighted this page. Again, we'll have to come out. This is a bigger book. This is more like Joanna Basford size book. I'm just going to move that out of the way so you can see it all. Look at this double page spread. Can you believe it? Isn't that adorable? And if I'm correct, at the front of the book, yeah, they're all named, these little kitty cats. So if you did this book, you could keep your colour combos for each kitten or cat and have a little bit more of a relaxing time later in the book when you've worked everything out. Just grab your colours. But this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So they're all a little production line there, wrapping and sorting and putting it into the Christmas sack for, I presume, Santa's here. Isn't that, even the scene outside the window is Santa on his sleigh. So this can't be Santa. They must be Santa's helpers, people. Santa on his sleigh and the tree with snow on it. Excuse me. Is just a magnificent page. And I got this book from Amazon Japan again. Absolutely beautiful. See if I can find you the page that Karen did. Zucchini Kitty. She's just a miracle worker with this kind of book. Nope. No, I can't find it. Oh, it might have been here. She'd done this one and she did this one with us. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So, I don't know what the title of it is because unfortunately I can't read that. If anybody can translate it for me, I'd love to know what the actual title of the book is called. Is it Precious Cats? Story of Precious Cats? It might be. By the Nelko Nico. And if you put her in YouTube, like I say, she's got her own channel. Okay, let's move on to the exciting world of Kanoko Agusa. Now, these have been quite elusive over the years because of the price of shipping and, you know, well, you can pay more in shipping than you can for the book's value. This one is Symphony of Cute Animals. And what I was saying was, before I've gone off on a tangent, is that Amazon are now selling all 3 of these books. Due to be released early next year, I do believe. But Amazon UK have them. I did do a post in my community tab a while ago to say, hey, you can go over and order these. Which, for me, takes the fear out of it, because you can, if I fluff up badly or something happens, you can replace them without it costing, you know, a small mortgage. Okay, so in this book, again, this artist is incredible. Very intimidating for me. But we have coloured one. I did break the back of it. I did break the fear. We did this one together. I'm sure this was a... I don't know whether we did it together or I did it by myself. But this was the front cover and I copied it. So we did that one. But there's this gorgeous Christmas spread here. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. And then the other one over the page here. Now, if you don't have these colouring books, don't fear. Even this one's Christmassy with the Christmas tree. Little frog dude sticking out. If you don't have these Kanoko Agusa books, I will show you an alternative in a minute. But these pages are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Remind me a little bit of Clara Markova in these Christmas pages. Got a little seal, some penguins, polar bears. It's just adorable. And then a little page of beautiful little robins. I tell you, I think the reason they intimidate me so much is I see so many beautiful works of these on Instagram and other places that I think, oh, I'd never be able to colour it like that. But we shouldn't let that put us off, folks. We should do it because we love it and we, you know, because it's our hobby and we love it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful pages. So that is Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Agusa. Soon to be available on Amazon UK. As is this one. Now, I cannot pronounce this. So I'm going to lift it up. And so that you can see the front cover. All 3 of these books, like I say, are available on Amazon UK. And I'm sure Amazon anywhere else. I know you can get them on Amazon Japan. But that's the front cover, and if you remember this little rabbit at the front here with her flowery dress, you'll know that this is the book. So if we turn to sort of midway through, we start with the Christmas pages. So again, absolutely adorable. The little rabbit family putting together their Christmas decorations. Having a sneak peek at the presents there. And these 2, Mr. and Mrs. They look like little chipmunks. They are just beautiful. But that is, yeah, that's it, I think, in this book. But that's enough to keep you going all Christmas, isn't it? I mean, just one of these pages for some of the last books I've shown you is enough to keep you going all Christmas. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I think you pronounce, I think they say Mono de Bonaire. I have no idea, but yeah, so there's that one. And then the colouring book that you're probably more familiar with, which we see more of because it was easier to get hold of for some reason, is Rhapsody in the Forest by Kanoko Agusa. Please bear in mind that the titles of these, if you're going to look for them on Amazon, are different because they're in English. So you'd be better off putting Kanoko Agusa, if I hold her up. If you put Kanoko Agusa colouring book in, it will then come up. So in this book, we have this gorgeous wreath. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And then, oh, I've magnetised them together, folks. And then we've got this one. I've seen many, many beautiful colourings of this. Absolutely gorgeous, you know, outstanding works that I could only dream that I could emulate. And then we've got this beautiful tree over here. Isn't that lovely? And the little cherubs helping to decorate it. Beautiful. And then there's like a church scene, but you could get away with that being Christmassy. That one. But that, just wow. It's just wow. And again, they scare me. I've done 2 pages in this book because they scare me. I did this one, which was a buddy colour, with a lovely lady that emailed me. And then we did together, this is a tutorial on my channel, we did this one together. I think it's Prismas. Oh, Prismas and ink, I think. Yeah, there's a bit of shine, so Prismas and ink. I was really pleased with how that one came out. So, takes the fear out of it once you start, doesn't it? But that is Rhapsody in the Forest by Kanoko Agusa. Now, if you don't have those books, but you collect Colouring Heaven, now I'm not sure whether, I know Etsy, you can buy back issues of Colouring Heaven for £5. So if you don't have it, it'd be worth going onto Etsy and having a look for the physical copy in here. Now, this was a special, I don't know what date it was, but it's issue 59, so quite a while ago. Animal Woodland Special, dedicated to Kanoko Agusa. And they have a couple of the Christmassy pages in here. So page 37, I do believe, or 38, let's have a look. Has the Bauble Christmas page. The image is gorgeous. So there's that one, and then a little cut down version of the Christmas scene I just showed you, so the second half of the page, but nevertheless you get it with the little polar bears. It's just beautiful. And then we get this little Christmas pussycat. He's not looking very happy, is he? Or she? But look at all those snowflakes. Think of the things you could do with those, with metallic glitter pens and all sorts. It just excites me. So, if you haven't got Kanoko Agusa's books, but you have been collecting the Colouring Heaven books, there's some Christmas pages in there. So if you can't afford those ones, you know, the official Kanoko Agusa, go and have a look on Etsy and see if this one's available, if you like the artwork. And this is Colouring Heaven's Animal Wonderland Special, and they have their own shop. Okay, we're there, folks. Last but not least, one more thing I want to show you is by the wonderful Kelly O'Gorman, and these are her calendars. Now, when back last year I started colouring Kelly O'Gorman's 2021 calendar, but I didn't get that much of a response for people following along, but because I love her, I've ordered the calendar. Only this one's PDF. Kelly sent me this one last year. So you would expect Christmas pages in these, of course, because it's a calendar, but I have to show you the level of artwork that goes into these calendars. Look at this. I brought this recently actually from Kelly on Etsy. This was last year's Christmas page. Can you believe it? I so desperately want to colour that page. Look at it. Her artwork is just... Well, if you haven't, you don't know about Kelly O'Gorman, just have a look. An incredible artist, and she does the most beautiful twists of things, which I will show you in a second. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, 2020 calendar, which you can download from Kelly O'Gorman really, really inexpensively from Etsy. I love, love, love this page. Absolutely adorable. Okay, then we've got the 2021 calendar that Kelly so kindly sent. And we'd started to colour, but like I say, I didn't get that much of a response, and I quit, I think, in March. Yeah, so that was the last page that we did together, but they're up on my channel. So she does the most incredible, like, twist of images within images. Let me see if I can find you one. I'll tell you what, I'll show you in a second. I've got, oh no I won't, I've got piles of stuff everywhere. But in this year's calendar, which you can still get and download, is this gorgeous wreath with our little robin sat in the middle and all these baubles. My nana had baubles like those. They were gold in the centre and then a colour on the outside. Yeah, so absolutely stunning. And then I downloaded this year's calendar just because I love Kelly O'Gorman. So this is her 2022 calendar, and I'll see if I can find you an image. This is the Green Man, look at that. That's January. I'll see if I can find you an image that I'm talking about. So here we've got like a butterfly, but in it there are trees, there's elephants, there's a little owl, there's a fox, and she does images within images that follow an outer shape, which is just, if you have a look at her, let's see if I can grab it in a second for you, her alphabet one. This is this calendar. Oh my god, they're just incredible. Halloween page, that would be October, that would be November, and you ready? Look at December, it's a little donkey. Isn't he adorable? Absolutely adorable. I love him. I'm leaving there while, oh, try and move without killing myself. Oh god, this pile of books. So, yeah, so there's a little donkey. This is this year's December, so I won't be colouring, oh sorry, next year's December, so I won't be colouring him this year. So let's move that. And while I was on a download for Kelly O'Gorman, I haven't trimmed it yet, is the A to Z of creative colouring. She's also got a Halloween one, and there is Flora and Fauna one, but this is what I'm talking about. This kind of image, I'll bring you right in. And it's not just with letters, she does it with other things. So here's a C, for example, and in that, the shape of the C, which you can clearly recognise, or G, she builds up images inside. C it was. There's another one. I love it. And another one. So what I was thinking, the reason why I wanted this was because I'm thinking of colouring my name. Of course, when I want to find anything on loose leaf stuff, can I find it? No. There's an L, and you get a couple of each letter, I think. But I'm so disorganised that. Yeah. Anyway, where's the Y? There's the Y, which you couldn't see there. Isn't that cute? I just wanted to show you Kelly O'Gorman's style. She is incredible. I love her work. So, I will put this year's one there for you, and this one that I'm desperate to do here while I finish up the video. There we go. So, I hope you found that useful. I am in the process of doing a colour along that will be up shortly. It was just something that dawned on me that, you know, not everybody has this vast libraries of colouring books because they're not YouTubers, or, you know, they don't have the budget. So I wanted to go through our regular books, everyday books that might be on your bookshelf if you want to colour a Christmas page. So I really hope that you found it helpful, and I will let you go because I've rambled on enough. And I will be back with you in the next, I'm not going to promise anything, but shortly, very shortly, with the colour along. And so thank you so much for watching, all your support and love. It means everything to me, it really does. It's what keeps me going. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. So until we meet again in the near future, take really good care of yourselves, guys. Bye.